Good afternoon. Welcome back to field number 2 here at the Palmasolo Softball Complex for the second and final game of the day here on day number 5 of the regular season of the 2025 season of the Florida Gulf Coast League. This matchup features the DeSoto Queens taking on the Manatee Squeeze. I'm Tom Canterbury. Thank you so much for joining us here for the second game of the day. We just saw the rodeo walk off the circus by a final score of 6-5. And now it's a matchup of the unbeatens as the Queens are set to take on the Squeeze. Here is the starting lineup for the DeSoto Queens. They are 4-0 on the year under head coach Presley Pylon. Chloe Evans, the acting head coach right now for the Queens for today's game. Leading things off is Jemiah Byram, the shortstop, with Natalia Colon, the second baseman, batting second. Julia Desiderio catching, batting third. Amaya Doyle, third base, batting fourth. Batting fifth is Carissa Howell, the center fielder. Bella Ruggiero, first base, batting sixth. Batting seventh is Taya Charlton, the designated player. Ava Blakely, right field, batting eighth. Sav Lewis, the left fielder, batting ninth. And Ella Brooks, the pitcher, will bat 10th. They'll face in the circle for the Squeeze, the right-handed sophomore. From South Carolina, she is in the transfer portal, Katie Becker. Becker so far here in the FGCL has made 3 appearances and pitched 6 innings. With a 1-0 record, she's given up 1 earned run, a 1.17 ERA. She's given up 4 hits, 8 strikeouts, and 2 walks with a 1 whip so far for Becker. As a team, the Squeeze have a 1.12 ERA. They've only given up 5 runs, 4 earned through 4 games, with 35 strikeouts, 12 walks, and a team 104 whip. The Queens are coming off of a 9-4 win over the Sea Cows yesterday. And the Squeeze got an 8-0 run rule win over the Circus yesterday to run both records. 2-4-0 on the year. Defensively for the Squeeze, Wolf is in left, St. Jean in center, Crescio in right, Kosler at third, the other St. Jean is at short, Hubbard at second, Dieter at first, with Massengale behind home plate. Massey and Hickey are the DPs and extra players. So Jemiah Byram to lead things off. 86 degrees at first pitch under cloudy skies with the wind blowing in. First pitch misses outside for ball 1, and we are underway. 1-0 pitch, right in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Byram on the year, 2 of 12. Batting 167 with 2 runs scored, 3 runs driven in with a double and a sacrifice fly. Two balls and 2 strikes. Mentioned earlier today here on field 2 is the rodeo over the Circus 6-5, and the Aquanauts over on field 1 remaining undefeated with a 10-8 victory over the Finns. Ground ball to third on 1 hop. Kosler has it, makes the throw, and there's 1 away. That will bring up now the second baseman, Natalia Colon. Colon 1 of 9 with 2 runs scored, and she's been hit once. First pitch misses for ball 1. It's supposed to be the 3rd game of the day. However, the first games, the 9:30 games, postponed because of overnight rains. Field was unplayable in the morning. That's a called strike, 1-1. So the Riverhawks of the Impact and the Skeeters of the Pioneers will be rescheduled for a later date. 1 1-1, grounded. It will say foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. If the Squeeze are able to win today, it will be another battle of undefeateds tomorrow, as the Squeeze will take on the Aquanauts at 9:30 over on field 1. That one comes in high, 2-2. The Queens will take on the Finns on field 1 at 2:30. So with the Aquanauts winning earlier today, that one's fouled off. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. So the Aquanauts winning earlier today. After that game tomorrow, we will only have 1 undefeated team remaining here in the first week of play at the FGCL. That one's fouled off. Do it again, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Sea Cows and the Slice about to get underway over on field 1. When they do, we'll keep you up to date on it. Counts full, 3-2. The payoff is low for ball 4. Cologne works the walk. And 1 out. The Queens have a runner on for Julia Desiderio, the catcher. First pitch to is fouled away for strike 1. Desiderio, 2 of 6, batting .333 with 3 runs scored with a walk. 429 OBP. One ball, 1 strike. Just misses outside, 2-2. It's fouled off. As a team, the Queens entering today's game batting .339. They've scored 32 runs. And the team OBP of .438. That'll add to it as hit by pitch. Puts runners on first and second with 1 away. So now 1 out. Runners on first and second for the third baseman, Amaya Doyle. First pitch swung on a miss for strike 1. Doyle batting .545. She's 6 of 11 with 2 runs scored, 2 runs driven in with a double and a hit by pitch. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch. Doyle takes that one, and it's going to slice foul down the right field line. Count remains, no balls and 2 strikes. The Queens trying to jump out early here in the first. Ground ball to first. Dieter will tag the bag. And that'll be the lone out. There's two away, but now two runners are in scoring position for the Queens. That will bring up Carissa Howell. She's 1 for 4 with a .444 batting average. 2 runs scored, 3 runs driven in, 2 doubles, 3 walks, and she's been hit twice. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. LVP currently sitting at 643. Fouls that one off. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2. Fouled away. That's outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one is driven to deep right field. That one is caught. Cresho lays out and makes a tremendous diving catch to keep the Queens off the board here in the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 left. We played an inning. It's going to be a good one. Queens nothing, Squeeze coming to bat. This is the FGCL. We head to the bottom of the first inning. No score between the Queens and the Squeeze. Here is the starting lineup for head coach Taylor Newton and the 4-0 Manatee Squeeze. Leading things off is Elise Cresho, who ended the last inning with a tremendous diving catch out in the outfield. Billy St. Jean, the shortstop, will bat second. Mickey Kosler, third base, batting third. Batting fourth is Haley Beater. The first baseman, Reagan Hickey, designated player, will bat fifth. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Shannon Wolf, left field, bats 6. Batting 7th is Lizzie St. Jean, the center fielder. Extra hitter, Taryn Massey will bat 8th. Brooke Massengale catching, batting 9th. And Mighty Hubbard, second base, bats 10th. They're facing in the circle for the Queens, the right-handed freshman out of North Iowa Area Community College, in the transfer portal, Ella Brooks. Ground ball to third. Shot made. The throw is in time from Byram for out number 1. Brooks on the year here in the FGCL, making her 4th appearance. She's pitched 7 2/3 with a 2-0 record. She's given up 1 run. It was earned. A .91 ERA, 5 hits, 5 strikeouts, 5 walks. A 1-3-0 whip, as that one is in there for a called strike. As a team, the Queens have a 1.12 ERA, just 6 runs allowed, 4 earned, 30 strikeouts to 15 walks. St. Jean takes this one to left and unable to make a diving catch is Lewis in left field. So the single for Lily St. Jean gets the squeeze. Their first base runner here with 1 away. Defensively for the Queens, Lewis is out there in left, Howell in center, Blakely in right, Doyle at third, Byram at short, Colon at second, Ruggiero at first, Desiderio behind home plate catching Brooks, and Charlton is the DP. 1 out now, runner on first for Mickey Cosler. Puts down a bunt, it's foul for strike 1. Cosler 3 of 8 on the year, batting .375 with 3 runs scored, 2 runs driven in. She's been hit twice and has a 500 OBP. As a team, the Squeeze entering today's game, batting .350, 26 runs scored, and the team has a .437 OBP. The 0-1. Swung out and missed. No balls and 2 strikes. Through 4 games. As a team, these are the 2 top pitching and offensive teams, which is why they're 4-0 so far here in the league. That one is grounded to short. The scoot to second for 1. They won't be able to turn the double play with Cosler's speed. But the fielder's choice means there's 2 gone. St. Jean is retired. Cosler reaches on the fielder's choice. Now there's 2 outs. Runner on first for the first baseman, Haley Dieter. Dieter batting .300 with a run scored, 4 runs driven in, has a double. That one skied to deep left. That one is still trailing, and that one is gone. Haley Dieter with an opposite field 2-run shot gives the Squeeze the 2-0 lead. Lewis looked like she had a beat on it, and then it just kept traveling and traveling and got over the fence. So Dieter goes yard. It's 2-0, and that will bring up Reagan Hickey. First homer of the season for Dieter, 3rd for the team. Hickey's 0 for 5 with a couple of walks. That one skips in, 2 balls and no strikes. The 3-0. Low and inside for ball 4. So the 2-out walk puts a runner on first for the left fielder, Channa Wolf. First pitch, low and away, ball 1. Wolf, 2 of 5 with an RBI. Batting in her 3rd game for the Squeeze. As Ella Brooks trying to find the strike zone after giving up the 2-run homer. Quick meeting in the circle is wrapped up. Now Wolf will step back in, up in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. That's in there for a strike. Two one comes in high and tight. That moves to 3-1. 2-0 Squeeze on the 2-run homer by Haley Dieter. 3-1 is low for ball 4. Queens is trying to find this 3rd out here in the 1st inning. Back-to-back walks to put runners on 1st and 2nd for Lissy St. Jean. First pitch is high for ball 1. St. Jean batting .500 so far on the year, 5 of 10. 2 runs scored with an RBI. She has a double. That one's a blooper. That's going to fall for a base hit. Coming in is the throw, and it's going to be in time to get the runner at the plate. And that'll do it for the Squeeze here in the 1st, as Howell came in, wasn't able to make the diving catch, but threw out the runner at home to end the inning. For the Squeeze here in the 1st, they get 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors. On 3 hits. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on base. We played an inning, 2-0 Squeeze. This is the FGCL. Two nothing Squeeze as we move to the 2nd inning. Bella Ruggiero to lead things off, 6-7-8 against Katie Becker, back out in the circle for her 2nd inning of work for the Squeeze. Becker, a sophomore in 2025 at South Carolina, where she transferred from Charlotte, and now she is back in the transfer portal from Granite Falls, North Carolina. For the Gamecocks this past year, posted a 6.38 ERA and 18 2/3 innings pitched. 28 hits, 21 runs, 17 earned. She walked 11, struck out 5, and had a 2-0 record for the number 8 seed in the NCAA tournament. First pitch misses outside for ball 1. to Bella Ruggiero. Ruggiero, 7 of 12 on the year, batting .533. 7 runs scored, 6 runs driven in. A homer and a walk. It's way up in the count. 3 balls and no strikes. Inside for ball 4, a 4-pitch walk. Issue to Ruggiero to start things off here in the second. For Taya Charlton. Charlton batting .700 on the year. First pitch is fouled away for strike 1. 7 of 10, 6 runs scored, 6 runs driven in, 2 homers, a triple, 4 singles, and 5 walks. An .800 OBP for Charlton so far through 4 games. Was a double short of the cycle in yesterday's win for the Queens. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's fouled back into your living room. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Holds off on that one. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is lifted into right field on the run, and making the catch is Crescio at her shoe tops. Not quite as spectacular as her catch in the first inning, but a good one. And there's 1 away. That will bring up now the right fielder, Ava Blakely. Runner on first, 1 out. First pitch. Low for ball 1. Blakely batting .375. 3 of 8 with a run scored, 2 runs driven in. Takes this one up the middle, and that's stopped at second. Got the lead runner. A diving stop by St. Jean. She wasn't able to collect it, but it bounced to Hubbard, who grabbed it, stepped on the bag to get the out. So Blakely reaches on the fielder's choice. 6-4 on the putout at second. And with 2 outs, that will bring up the left fielder, Sav Lewis. First pitch is high for ball 1. Lewis, 2 of 8 on the year, batting .250 with a run scored. Two balls, no strikes. That one will spin foul. Counts even up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. They're going to the bottom of the second over on field 1, an Out of the Box podcast scoreboard update. No score between the Sea Cows and the Slice. Two hits the outside corner for a called strike 3, and that'll do it for the Queens here in the second. More good defense from the Squeeze keeps the Queens off the board. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one runner left on base. We move to the bottom of the second. Still 2-0. Squeeze with the lead. This is the FGCL. Taryn Massey leading things off for the Squeeze as we move to the second inning. Massey with a 2-0 lead over the Queens. Ella Brooks back out for her second inning work in the circle. The first pitch is a called strike. That one's lined back up the middle, and that's going to get down for Taryn Massey, her fourth hit of the season. Leadoff single by Massey starts things off. Bring up the catcher, Brooke Massengale. Massengale 3 for 9 on the year with 3 runs scored, 2 runs driven in. She has a double and a triple through 4 games of FGCL play. That one's a one hopper to short, knocked down. The throw, though, is going to be in time from Byram to get the out. Nice recovery by Byram at short. Massey's safe at second, but there's now one away. Ella Brooks in the circle from North Iowa Area Community College, a freshman in 2025 and transfer portal from Hudson, Wisconsin. Now Mighty Hubbard steps in. First pitch misses for ball 1. Hubbard 5 of 9, batting .556 with 4 runs scored, 3 runs driven in, has 2 doubles, along with a walk and a .600 OBP. That one's foul back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hubbard yesterday, a 3 for 3 day with 2 doubles in the Squeeze run rule win over the Circus. 1-1, high and away. 2 balls and a strike. Two-one. Hubbard puts a charge in that one, but ranging back to make the catch is Howell for out number 2. Well hit ball, but not quite enough to get over the center fielder's head. And there's 2 out, back to the top of the order, and the right fielder, Elise Crescio. Crescio grounded out her first time. First pitch to her is a fly ball to deep center field. Ranging back is Howell, just in front of the fence. She'll make the catch for out number 3 to retire the side. A couple of long fly balls by the Squeeze, but they can't get the runner in here in the second. No runs on a hit, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2. 2-0, Squeeze with the lead. This is the FGCL. Lightning is in the area, so we are in a delay here. As we head to the top of the third inning, 2-0 is the score. Squeeze with the lead. We will come back when the game is able to restart. Hopefully that will happen here today. But we're in a delay right now, 2-0. Queens with the lead. This is the FGCL.